guys, so welcome to today's video. Today is another episode of How to Wow. So we're just going to be hanging out doing some makeup. It's Saturday morning, so grab your coffee. Maybe you're still in bed and having a slow morning. Maybe you're going to grab your breakfast, whatever it is, grab it. We'll probably be talking about makeup for a while, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So as you can see, I have no makeup on right now. Just totally fresh faced. Have not worn any makeup today. I have a little hair thing here that I'm probably going to put in so that I don't get makeup in my hair because I am going to use airbrush foundation. Today's video is going to be basically a Taylor Swift inspired look. Really what came to my mind first was I just wanted to do a winged eyeliner with red lip, like a really classic Valentine's Day makeup look, just kind of have some fun with that. But then I remembered that that's like a classic Taylor Swift look, and I looked up some pictures of her, and that is like her, it's like OG Taylor Swift. Answer my mom real quick. Okay, so I'll put up that picture and everything so you guys can see. Just like I talked about in the last video like this, I do not have like a vanity setup or anything for these videos, so I'm just hanging out here in the bathroom. You can see a shower curtain and my toolbox here with all my makeup in it. But we're just gonna chill, have a casual kind of hangout time. So yeah, a lot of people ask me how I do winged liner, because I know that a lot of people struggle with it. So I thought a winged liner look would be perfect. I don't normally honestly put anything on my hair when I do airbrush because I don't normally get anything in my hair from airbrush, but I'm trying to be fancy, I guess, for the video. Airbrush is actually really precise, but even with powders and stuff, I mean, you can get it in your hair, but I don't really have an issue. Now look, I'm working out. I've worked out 5 days this week. Proud of that. I'm not working out tomorrow though. Taking Saturday off. Manny is gonna work out tomorrow, but it ain't happening for me. Okay, so I use the Luminous airbrush machine. Gonna have to plug it in. So I'm gonna airbrush my face. You see any dark on my skin, like up here? I just got my hair done today, and we dye the roots darker, and so it was a little bit on my head. Thought I got it all off, but now that I pulled my hair back like this, I can see it again. So maybe I need to wipe that off a little bit better. Let me grab a wipe. Just a handy dandy baby wipe will do. But yeah, we do a shadow root when I get my hair done. So basically the root is dyed darker, then obviously my hair is bleached. But the root is a lot darker than my natural hair. My natural hair is not really very dark. It's a dark shade of blonde. I used to always think it was brown, but every stylist has always told me that it's actually a shade of blonde. Okay, throwing some concealer on. So obviously this is going to be loosely based on Taylor Swift. Of course I won't do like, I'm not really concerned about trying to make it look exactly like hers other than the eyes and the lips. That's like the main focus of what her makeup is. And I honestly was going to do this and not have it be like a Taylor Swift look, but I just thought that that would be kind of like a cool inspiration because this is such a classic look that she's like known for. But Taylor doesn't contour as much as I do and things like that, and I just don't. I just prefer to contour. I like the way looks turn out better if I highlight and contour and do all of that. So she's definitely more of a natural girl than I am, but we'll kind of incorporate, like the red lip and the winged liner is totally me. I love both of those things. So I love the airbrush foundation because it looks like just looks really good, like healthy. And you can obviously layer it on as much as you want to. I'll probably kind of speed through these face steps a little faster than the eyes and everything. But anyway, you guys will have to let me know what you're doing for Valentine's Day. Manny and I are gonna go to Dallas during that time. We live in Texas if you're new, so only a couple hours from Dallas. So we are gonna go into Dallas and just kind of have a little time away. We have a friend that lives there, so we're gonna go see him too. But yeah, we love going to Dallas. I love Dallas. I love living so close to it. When we lived in New Mexico, we lived about an hour from Albuquerque. We lived in Santa Fe. Santa Fe is about an hour from Albuquerque. And we've already gone to Dallas more than we went to Albuquerque. Albuquerque is not really very exciting, to be honest. There's not a lot. I like Santa Fe better than Albuquerque, but everybody has their own opinion about that. Santa Fe is really artsy and everything, but anyway, so yeah, I have a couple red lipsticks too that we'll try out for this look. So let's speed through some face stuff. So yeah, so we'll be going to Dallas for Valentine's Day, and not really for Valentine's Day. Honestly, we don't do much for Valentine's Day. It really just happened to be that that's the time frame that we decided to go. So it really wasn't like, oh, let's do it for Valentine's Day. But we just wanted to do it in February, and yeah, worked out that way. So that was nice because I'm super excited to see our friend Isaiah and just have some time away too. We've been so crazy busy that like we just need this. We need some time away. So this is obviously going to be going up the weekend before Valentine's Day, but I wanted to put this one up early. And then there will be a video still going up next week, even though I'm going to be gone. I'm going to pre-film it. But I thought that it could be maybe more of a just natural, like 10-minute look or something. I know a lot of people love that. I like that too, depending on the day. I'm definitely like a lot of makeup kind of person. I love a full face of makeup, but of course I like to have those tips and tricks and everything for on the go and all of that. So this actually looks just like the blush that Taylor's wearing in the picture that I'm using. It's just a small sample set from Coastal Scents. The shades are Delicate and Poetic. I'm using like the darker one mostly, but I think I did get a little bit of the lighter one. Yeah, I'm using like a huge brush, so it's kind of getting both, but it's really pretty and like natural looking. I always put blush on my nose a little bit too. So yeah, I mean, you can obviously do this however you want. For the face part especially, I just mostly want to show you guys how I do. I'm actually gonna bake real quick. I mostly want to show you guys how I do my eyeliner because it's such a common question, like anytime I do it. But it's funny that I'm kind of saying that this is inspired by Taylor Swift, because the reason that I started watching makeup tutorials on YouTube is Taylor Swift. I remember I watched an interview of hers. I used to love, I actually still love stuff like this, but back before I knew like about makeup tutorials or vlogs or any of that, and actually it wasn't as popular back then, like anywhere near as popular back then, I would watch like interviews, you know, of celebrities and things like that on YouTube. I always loved to watch interviews and stuff, so I would watch interviews on YouTube, and I was watching a Taylor Swift interview. You know, loved her, and still love her. I mean, you know, but anyway, I was watching an interview of her, and they asked what she likes to do in her free time, or like for a hobby or something like that, you know. And she said that she watches makeup tutorials, and I always loved beauty and makeup and stuff like that, even though I didn't know how to do it back then, you know. I hadn't watched a tutorial yet. But anyway, when she said that, I was like, what? And she said, like, yeah, you can like Google, or not Google, you can look up on YouTube you know, Taylor Swift, and I still remember what she said. She said, you can look up Taylor Swift, Teardrops on My Guitar makeup tutorial, and they will have like a bunch of makeup tutorials, which back then, again, it was not as big, but like there'll be girls like teaching you how to do, you know, like their own version of like her music video look for Teardrops on My Guitar, which was a really pretty look. And I didn't know that was a thing, and I was so interested in makeup, you know, anyway. I just loved makeup. I remember when I was little, I had a dream one time about nude lipstick, and I didn't even know that's what it was called at the time, but I still remember the dream. Like, I thought the lipstick was really pretty. So I've always been interested in that. But when she said that, I was like, okay, like, I have got to see what this is about, you know? Like, I ain't gonna miss that. And I was so young, so young. So anyway, I found them. It was Juicy Star 07, Blair Fowler, her sister Elle. Blair was the first one I ever watched, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Blair was the first person I watched on YouTube. And then her sister Elle, but anyway, they were like, you know, really kind of guiding the way for a lot of beauty YouTubers. And anyway, I fell in love with it, and I learned so many tricks, and I still just love, you know, that part of YouTube. And then the vlogs and everything really took over. Like, really, I mean, became a thing. Honestly, I don't think they were a thing at that time. I was really young, didn't really know much about makeup, but everything they were talking about, I remember wanting all of that. And like when the Naked palettes were just like, you know, first launching the original Naked palette, I got that. My parents got that for me, and I remember being so excited. So yeah, makeup has been a huge thing for me and such a fun thing for me. But yeah, a lot of it is thanks to Taylor Swift. So what I'm doing right now, I've got this contour and blush palette from BH Cosmetics. I used it in the last video a little bit, I think, too, but I'm literally just dipping in some of these powders because I love the powders for my under eye. So I'm gonna jump into some other things. Taylor's eyebrows are also really natural. I have been doing my eyebrows a little bit different. So I've been using this brow gel. It's like 90 from that 97-cent brand at Walmart. Like literally it was 97 cents. It's a small one, but like you don't need much brow gel. And I've been loving to just brush them upward to create like this fluffy brow effect, if you can see that. Been really liking that. So I will leave them fluffy. I want them to be fluffy, but I am just gonna fill them in a little bit with some pomade. Song dropped today, our new single, Just One Touch. Really excited about that. I was so excited for that one to release. It's just, we're so excited about that song. Had it for years, and to see it be released is really, really fun. Wing liner 101. A liner pen is the easiest way to apply wing liner, or at least I think so. If you can use a pen to write, you can pretty much use an eyeliner pen. This is what this one looks like. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I also love the Kat Von D liner pen. That's the first one I ever used. And actually, let me see though in this picture, since I am kind of loosely basing it off of Taylor Swift. I want to see, oh, I don't have the picture anymore. I gotta get my phone off the charger. Looks like she does have some like lightly noticeable, like barely noticeable shadow. I'm not doing a ton of shadow because the liner is gonna be our main thing. So, liner pen, got it. I think you'll be able to see it. What I do, I draw a line going up. Line going back down. And that's a wing. It's really simple to do when you have the proper equipment. That's a wing. I mean, you can thicken it up. The main thing is drawing a wing out. You want to go to the end of your eye and just draw it like this, and then just draw it back down. You can stop it halfway if you want. You can go all the way through your eye. So that's the wing. You have to have a stopping point because wings can get out of control. So before lashes or any of that, I'm going to do some lips because I don't want to finish it up before I get the lip on and just see what I'm going to be working with here. So at one point in my life, somebody said that Taylor Swift wears this lipstick from CoverGirl. This is one of the ones that she likes. It's not Passion is what it's called. And I haven't worn this lipstick in a long time. I'm sure this is not the only red lip she's ever worn, but I think she said at one point, or her makeup artist or something. So I had the liner that went with it too. I don't think I have that anymore. Okay. It's really pretty. Okay, back to the eyes. Told you guys I bounce around. I'm gonna go back in with the Revealed Smoky palette. I'm gonna take a little bit of the silver color, put it under the eye. Taylor, in the picture that I'm using, looks like she had a little bit of like silvery, almost this exact kind of tone under the eye. And again, I haven't done lashes yet. You'll see that just like smokes it out really well. And you could even go up, I think I'll do that just to tie it together, and put a little bit in the crease. Okay, now for some lashes. Great. Okay. But I'm gonna highlight a little bit because I think that's gonna be a lot prettier. I think she highlights now. I don't know if she did back then. Here we go. Show you over here. See my little lipstick picture? Show you right here. So this is the look. Pull my little chair closer. So yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you enjoy. Have a fantastic Valentine's Day. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a good Saturday. I'll see you later. Remember, you're incredible. Jesus loves you. See you next time. Bye.